Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am sharing with you my back pain relief stretches. So I'm going to start with just reaching down to my toes and breathing in deeply. And then I'm going to start to work my hands around the back of my legs to squeeze and get a little bit of a deeper stretch, and I can really feel my hamstrings connecting to my lower back and keeping everything nice and loose and really elongating those muscles. Then I'm going to go ahead and kneel down and place my hand in between my knees and go ahead and hold that stretch, really focusing on pushing that extended leg down so I can get a nice stretch. And then if you want to feel a deeper stretch, you can go ahead and drop down on an elbow or both elbows. I cannot do that yet. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch sides and do the same thing. And you can see me doing a little bit of rocking here just to really loosen up that groin area, inner thigh area connected to the hips. And we're just holding these now for like 15 seconds. It's not that much time. I'm always shocked at how little time it requires for me to get loose. And then I'm just gonna pull right back and straighten out my leg a little bit. And I really feel a deep hamstring stretch here as well. As you know, your hamstrings are connected to your lower back and your hips. And so loosening these up definitely helps with my lower back pain, as well as doing core exercises. I have a different video coming out for that. So I'm gonna switch to the other side and do the same thing. I usually do these after my workout, and I said it takes me like 3 to 5 minutes to complete this, and it does wonders on a daily basis if you're consistent with it. So just holding this stretch here and really just working on extending back as far as possible. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of child's pose and just reach and let my lats extend. And I am doing a little bit of rocking because I do feel my lats are a bit tight. So I'm just trying to reach and pull a little bit there. Now I'm gonna go into some cat-cows, which feel amazing, not only for my lower back, but also for my core. And honestly, you guys, I don't have time frames for all this stuff because I really go based on what feels good in the moment. So usually it's around 15 seconds to 30 seconds per stretch, depending on how loose I feel that day. And so I just stay in this position for a little bit and really work on loosening up that back. This is one of my favorites, my old school butterfly exercise. When I'm working with my my little kids, we flap our legs and open our feet up and we go chomp chomp chomp. But you guys know butterflies do not eat, they slurp pollen. And that's always a trivia question for my kiddies. What do butterflies eat? They go, Coach Joe, they don't eat, they slurp, they drink nectar. That's right, but we make chomping motions with our feet anyway. So just gonna hold this, really working on pushing those knees down as far as I can. Not super flexible this day. And then I'm gonna go into a little bit more of a hip stretch here. And again, I'm focusing on putting that ankle over my knee and then just adjusting my position so that I really feel a nice stretch around my glute and hip area, pushing that knee towards the ground, even though it is on my opposite leg. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just holding this here. You can't see it, but I'm really putting tension on that right knee that's closest to the fence. Feels amazing. And this is just my short little library. Ooh, here's my fave. Again, we're doing the same stretch we did standing, but because I've already done it standing and now I've loosened up my hamstrings, I'm able to stretch a little bit further. So I grab the bottom of my feet If you cannot grab the bottom of your feet, just grab your ankles or even your calves and just hold there until you start to feel things loosen up a little bit. So I just like to grab the bottom of my feet because that's the furthest I can go at this point in time. Eventually I'd like to go way past my toes, but that's okay. Just gonna hold, and don't forget to breathe, you guys. Breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, this is one of my other favorite ones. And what I'm gonna do is I'm really gonna focus on pulling in my pelvis and not sitting back and sitting my hips back, but pulling in my pelvis and just really focusing on that psoas muscle, which is the one that's like in front of your hip. I can't really describe it. Maybe I'll have to show you guys a picture later. And so I'm not leaning forward or anything or backwards, but it's actually a motion that I'm doing in my hip. And now I'm just going to go into some more active stretches. So I start with sort of a shallow side to side lean, and then I'll try and get deeper and deeper as I feel more flexible. This also feels really, really, really good, especially once you've loosened things up. And again, I don't really have a ton of time restraints, but now just opening up my chest and we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.